in the past year, I have done hand washes on the vehicle every single time. Either I have washed it myself or Tesla has washed it when I've taken it in for service, which was a lot. Just for other things too. If I even took it by there, they were really kind enough to offer, hey, do you want us just to wash the car? So I really appreciate that, Tesla, just for the record. Anyway, and the other time I took it to this other place where I'd been taking my other cars to them for years whenever I wanted to get a hand wash, but I decided that I was doing a better job of the hand washes than they were. Other than that, I did give in just a couple weeks ago, and I did two machine washes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Are you kidding me? You took it through a machine? This is a very reputable machine wash. It did not scratch the car. I examined the car very closely before and after the washes. I did that twice. So, but I don't really want to make a habit of that. And I did it when it was really cold out, and I didn't want to like start running water here at home and then have the pipes freeze. And it seemed like whenever I did go to the hand wash places, they were completely slammed and I couldn't get in there. So I just decided I'm going to give in, screw it, let me just wash it at this machine wash for $4 of all. I mean, that's what's crazy, is $4. And it's in Buckhead here in Atlanta. It does a really, really good job. Other than that, anyway, today we're gonna do this, all right? This car is super filthy, as you can see. I'm getting ready to roll it out. It's 56 degrees today. Thinking that we're gonna, oops, sorry about that, hang on. So anyway, yeah, I'm gonna roll it out. I'm gonna show you what I use to wash this car. All right, so let me show you what I use. And I'll just start with what's in front of me. So, Perfect Glass. This is normally what I use to clean the windows on the car. Not at home, I just use, actually I should be using Perfect Glass on the windows at home. And I just recently, as of just a few days ago, not even a solid week ago, started using this. Now, I'll clean with Perfect Glass, and then I'll come back over it with this Rain-X 2-in-1 glass cleaner. The other thing, I will be using this. I have not applied it yet. I plan to apply it within the next 24 hours on the interior glass. So, but this is working out great. I am so glad I started using this again. Don't know why I really stopped, but I did. I stopped for many, many years. I did not buy nor use Rain-X on my windshield. Just picked up this all-seasonal Rain-X 2-in-1 all-season wiper fluid too that I've put in there and I've used. It works out pretty well. Let's see. I don't use WD-40. Anyway, although I wish I could put it on the hinges of the Model X. I'm just kidding. The Gold Class car wash. I've been using this for a little over a year now. It's great. And I do a hand wash at least once a week on the car. So I like to keep it clean. So at least once a week I'll do the hand wash with Meguiar's Gold Class. I always dry the car with microfiber cloths. That's what this is here. And let's move on. I just got this hose from Amazon. It's an expandable hose. This is great. This is what I use now. I'm gonna say do not go and buy. Don't buy this from. I got it from Walmart. Yes, I'm guilty of going into Walmart every now and then. Don't get it from them. Probably should order it from Amazon. It may hold up better because if you look closely here, you can see that this is cracked. So this cracked. So I have to be really careful when I'm using it because I don't want it to slip out and scratch my vehicle. So I'm going to work on replacing it. I've just been doing some shopping to find one that's better. Now, I did get this from Walmart. It's worked out great. And I got this from Walmart, and it's working out really well. Typically, when I'm working on this part of the car, right here, you know, this is kind of tough to get it clean. So I'll use this side on that. And then of course I use this microfiber side on the body of the vehicle, which as you can see is looking pretty filthy. So that's that. I use 2 buckets. Now this one here, I haven't used this brush in years. I'm not BSing you. I stopped using it. I've thought about putting it back in action just to do the wheels, but this is normally what I wash the wheels with. So I'm gonna go on and spray the car down. I spray the car really well before I start scrubbing it because I don't want the dirt to, you know, work its way into the paint and cause damage. So, all right, these are the tools I use. I use the 2 buckets. Oh, and another thing with this Meguiar's, what I do is I put it in one of those buckets and I fill it up with hot water. So I wash with hot water. This may not be a good idea. I shouldn't say hot, but warm water. I run it hot for a while and then I'll fill it up the rest of the way with cool water just to kind of balance it out. But it just seems to help break up the dirt a little bit better. I don't know if I haven't done enough research before making this video to tell you whether or not that is a good thing for maybe the wax coating on your paint or something like that, but that's what I do typically and don't really see any problems with it. So I'll keep doing it until I find out otherwise. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing here. I'm gonna put just a little bit, maybe a silver dollar's worth of, that's about it. That's kind of a little bit more than I wanted, but that's in the bucket now. So, and I think it got on the lens. I'm gonna check that out. Okay, so I have my soap here. This is super hot water. It's about halfway full. And what I'll do is I'll put some more. Absolutely love this hose, by the way, and nozzle. The hose and the nozzle and everything, I think it was like 18 bucks on Amazon. And if you're with Amazon Prime, then be able to save on the shipping and all that. So anyway, so you see all that dirt there. I'm gonna spray it off first to the best of my ability. This hose. Also, I want to mention that I've bought so many nozzles or whatever for these hoses, and one in particular I bought was from Home Depot. It was overpriced. I think I paid like close to 20 bucks for it, and it does not have the pressure that this thing has. I mean, come on, 18 bucks. And this came with a whole kit too. It came with like a, you know, a microfiber sponge, kind of like a pink one, kind of like the one that I just showed you, but not really. It didn't have like that other side with the mesh on it. But anyway, I don't know if this microphone, I'm discovering some weird things about it, so I'll try not to spray while I'm talking so that you can understand what I'm talking about or what I'm saying. Anyway, just want to mention, see, except for right here on the hood, if you can hear me, the rest of this is all, the whole roof of this car, except for this spot right here. Actually, I think that is glass too. So anyway, you know, you basically have an all glass roof on this car, and then you have the sides are painted. So that's kind of why I put a lot of importance in the, look at this, look at these wheels. Anyway, that's why I put a lot of importance in the cleaning of, I mean, using the glass cleaner, a good one, because, you know, you're going to be, the visibility in this car is really good, and you're going to be, the windows are a big part of it, so glass is really important. Try not to get this thing wet because it's not a GoPro. So I'm gonna go on and finish spraying the car down. So my work is done here. I was interrupted on that last one, so let me try this again without getting the camera wet. So I go around like that. Go in between the spokes this way. See? Just like that. Go up like this. Circular motion on the lug nuts. Kind of helps a little bit. Then I go across. Get in these. And that's it. Not that big of a deal. And that's it. As you can see, nice and clean. So the thing I feared happening happened. This slipped out, and it slipped out on the hood of the car. I'm the one to blame for this. I gotta blame myself because I had a feeling this would happen, and there it is. Nice little scratch on the hood, courtesy of a Walmart auto brush. So stay away from those things. And if you have something happen like what happened to me, don't push it and think that you can be above it, because you will end up with a scratch like this. This is where the hood has seen better days. Scratches there. Little scratch right here. See that one? So that's 1 year worth of stuff there. It's too bad.